Lakeside Dental Clinic, Go Island, is brought to you by Lakeside Dental Clinic.
For 8 consecutive years now, the Yellowpoint Spectacular has been transforming the Cedar Community Hall into a Christmas wonderland. This year is no exception.
Making a name for themselves through Kismet Theater, soccer in a bubble, and tree forts for grown-ups.
They're just about to start one of their last dress rehearsals. This year's Yellowpoint Christmas Spectacular runs at 3 different venues right through until December the 21st. And they're getting ready, obviously, for one of the tap numbers. And before I get kicked off the side of the stage here, we're going to throw things over to Derek Johnstone. 2 young actresses from Kismet Theater Company are making a pretty big name for themselves outside of Nanaimo. Here's Derek. Katie Bowen-Roberts is the producer, creator, founder, we're still discussing that, of the 8th annual, and the first as well, Yellowpoint Spectacular. It is a cabaret showcase of song and dance to the fullest degree. Is that a good description?
Sure.
How do you describe it? What is it?
We have a cast of 5 dancers, 4 singers, and a band who are all from here in Nanaimo. And it's a mix of all sorts of styles of music, dancing, and costumes, colorful costumes, all strung together with Christmas.
Now, we were talking a bit earlier before we started rolling the camera, and you actually source out some of these costumes in England?
Yes,
is that correct?
Yeah, I made a contact when I lived there many years ago, Mr. Bahal in a store in London. And yeah, every year we order 2 or 3 sets of costumes. So the show is built in sets. And so you'll see in the disco set a really neat sequined costume that is from there, and a few others.
You know that we have to try to get a look at these costumes, because a disco costume, I need to get a closer look at that one. I guess they're high quality costumes.
Really high quality, and for performance. So they're, you know, solid zippers, and the sequins are all hand sewn on, and yeah, very good for dancing.
Now, I've been trying to find a plot line or some dialogue, or what is the story in this show, and it's not about that.
No.
It's about sitting back and just enjoying.
There's something in it for everyone. Just start right off the top with the band playing. The singers come in, we build the show with the energy. And then we go from set to set. We have some Elton John, we have some CCR, we have West Side Story. The toy soldiers come for a visit, and all sorts of a variety of dance styles, from tap to Broadway to jazz to ballet. So yeah, it's a real mix. You don't know what you're going to see, although it has become a tradition for many people, so they know that the formula is similar every year. The formula is the same, but we throw in different music every year, and we rewrite the show, and I work with James on that. And
excellent.
And yeah, it's a new creation each year, which makes it really exciting for us.
Sounds like a whole lot of fun. We're going to come back and have a conversation with James. He's the musical director, after a short break.
Still to come today, bubble soccer, the answer to fake injuries, and Spirit Spheres, treetop comfort.
We're literally stealing a couple minutes on an empty stage here while there is one. The band is getting ready. I can see some of the performers in the wings getting ready. The lights are changing. I think I should take the hint before they get the big old hook and haul me off the stage. So while I get off the stage, we're going to send you down to Victoria for bubble soccer. That's an item that has been moving up my bucket list for quite a while. Would you ever do something like that, James? Bubble soccer?
Bubble soccer. If it involves getting inside of a large bubble and running at my friends, that sounds like something I would definitely do.
Maybe we can incorporate that into next year's Yellowpoint Christmas Spectacular somehow. We'll have to talk to Katie. This is James Mark. He's the musical director for the Yellowpoint Christmas Spectacular this year. What's the biggest challenge? I mean, there's huge variety in the music?
I think it's just that. We have a lot of fun getting the band together and certainly writing and arranging all the music and all those different styles. We go from jazz to classical, pop, rock, all that stuff. It's so much fun to write. And at a certain point, I just said, Katie, whatever you can throw at me, we'll make it happen. And that's the fun part.
And she threw a lot at you, 60 different pieces or something like that?
62 is the full number. Some of them are reprise. We come back and we play them again. But absolutely, we have a lot of numbers, a lot of variation for the audience this year. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm not much of a musical person other than knowing what music I like and enjoy listening to it. So when you say writing it, even though some of the songs have already been written, what does that mean? Is that just how they're being presented in this way?
That's exactly it. My job really is to arrange that music. So like you said, all that music exists already. It's already been written by somebody else. But my job is to tailor, fit it for this show. So we have 4 singers and 5 band members, as well as the dancers, which do some singing as well. And it's my job to put all that together for that ensemble. And that's the arranging job. It's a lot of fun.
Now I just want to clarify in case people didn't understand, this is a fully professional, people have been here as a full-time job working on this show, you too, but outside of this season you work up at VIU teaching music, you're with the Vancouver Island Symphony as well. What's it like working with this particular team, and there's some local people here as well?
Absolutely, we have, I've had a good chance to make a career for myself in Nanaimo with all sorts of opportunities, and this Christmas show has become one of those major gigs that I look forward to every year. And I also have a lot of fun working with the band, who are all local, and we've got some of our singers who are locally born as well, which is fantastic. So it's a real treat to get the group back together and have a whole lot of fun.
Excellent. And just a bit of more background, Katie, I guess, worked in musical theater, musical spectaculars like this in England, came here a few years ago. There was nothing in existence like this, so she created it and started it, and it's fabulous. Thank you so much, and we'll enjoy the show this year.
My pleasure.
Okay, we're going to throw things over now to Dan Marshall. It's another installment of Rapid Fire. You know, I think I'd like to see Dan Marshall branch out and do some rapid fire with cabaret performers. What do you think? Is that a good match for Dan, Todd behind the camera? Yeah, let's do it. No, I think Dan pretty much lives and breathes hockey, although he is a performer himself. Derek Schmaltz is coming to mind. The Nanaimo Clippers teddy bear toss is taking place at Frank Crane Arena this Friday, December the 12th. They are playing Alberni Valley. You can get full details on the Clippers schedule, www.nanaimoclippers.com. We'll be joining the Yellowpoint Spectacular cast and crew one more time after a short break.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2014 Yellowpoint Christmas Spectacular. Please turn off anything that might beep or buzz. Note there is no photography. Enjoy the show.
Ta-da! No, you probably weren't expecting me. If you'd like to check out the 8th annual Yellowpoint Christmas Spectacular, there are 17 performances until December 21st. Yellowpointchristmasspectacular.ca. I better get off this stage because it's going to get a little nutty. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Lakeside Dental Clinic Go Island is brought to you by Lakeside Dental Clinic, a division of the Vancouver Island Implant Center, delivering dental services, including dental implants and sedation dentistry, all under one roof. Clothing supplied by Catwalk Fashions. Kate's Hair and Aesthetics provided by Maffeo Salon.